Warning: following content is rated R. Strong language, offensive to religion, and fictional violence. Proceed to watch at your own risk. Did you all know you're in a way better position than most lost Christians? Jesus didn't have the balls to finish me off when he had the chance. So I'm gonna continue to shit talk his tyrant ass and expose him for basically false advertising his leadership. The truth is, he's never coming back to this earth. He's not gonna save you or none of that shit. If you think otherwise, I'm willing to make a bet with you. $500, he doesn't come back tomorrow, and if I win, you give me my damn money. And if you by some miracle win and he does come back by tomorrow, I'll undergo a sex change surgery. Our chances of shifting are way, and I mean way higher than him ever coming back. This is coming from someone who actually has shifted and overall has been associated with different spiritual groups. So this is not coming from a hater's perspective, given I've actually seen it all. I've been to Bible studies before, and let me tell you, a lot of the stuff they tell you is boring as fuck. It's nothing but fluff, and it's redundant. While I can't remember what most of the stuff they said during the Bible studies, I do remember all of them having the same fucking quote unquote lesson. It's the same repetitive shit, just like Dwayne Johnson's movies. It's always about how this person or that person wronged Jesus and then they paid for it, which is why you should stay obedient and God fearing or whatever the fuck. Of course, God always has to be the fucking hero. Let me tell you this, the world does not revolve around him, nor his cunt followers. Bro, he's leading them on to believe a lie. How do they not see that? This is why, guys, no matter how bad life gets, at least you're not these people. Or should I say, we. Number one, some of us actually have had shifting experiences. And number two, even though probability in this world is bad, when it comes to nice things for us, despite that, we still have the upper hand. Most Christians who have had a good life were handed everything: perfect upbringing, good financial life, social life, love life, etc. Have not had to worry about deep struggles. They think just because they follow some triant, they have the right to speak for people like us who have been facing adversity ever since we came out of the womb. That's another thing they don't understand. God plays favorites. There are people's destinies he predestined to have everything. And there's people like me that he just wanted to make a joke out of. Explain why I've had to burden two disabled parents for the majority of my youth. Not only that, he allowed me to have problems that not any other normal person would face, like a mom with psychosis and schizophrenia. Thinking my other relatives put an evil spell on her, which is always the root of their marriage problems. Or a father who's physically disabled from a stroke, that has constant shifts in personality due to his compromised cognitive health. I'm at the age where I should be living my own life for me. That isn't fair for me, that I should be having to deal with all that, but at the same time, it's sky trash. And the heavenly deadbeat father we're talking about, nothing's fair about him. Let's just say hypothetically, right? If I was to follow God's plan, and that is to just continue working at retail and taking care of my parents for the rest of my life. And if I try to do anything else different, I'm a sinner and a self entitled jackass. Guess what? I'll take being a sinner and self entitled jackass any day of the week. I'd rather be seen as entitled while achieving something I want than be seen as humble and kind following a path I'm not content with. I've had it hard growing up. I was bullied in school, and there were kids who took advantage of a gullible me that wasn't all there yet, like I am now. Guess which type of kids were they? Christian kids. See how that looks? Kids who worship a spiritual figure that preaches that we should help people, try to destroy a lost and broken innocent kid. They walked all over me, ridiculed me, laughed at me out of spite, and tried to disrespect my livelihood any chance they got. You want me to just be okay with that? They are the type of people God rewards? My last attempt at ever trying to be good was last year, in 2023. I reunited with my former teacher. One of my comfort characters and her influence really did help give me hope that maybe I can have a good normal life, where I'll be respected as a top tier guy. Then what does God do? 1 year later in 2024, he introduces the kids who bullied me into her life. Yup, the kids who tried to ruin my livelihood are now in her life. Just when I finally thought that I was free from my past, the heavenly dipshit once again brings them back in my life. I just can't forget about it because it's not as easy when it's staring at you right in the face. My teacher and I are on good terms, by the way. It's not her fault by any means. This has been happening way before I met her, but still, it's the principle of her meeting them is what this is all about. A new year is coming up though. 2025 is the year where I'm going to shift again. Enter a whole new timeline, being a whole new different person, literally too, new body, new life circumstances, and everything. The only thing I'm copying and pasting into my new reality are my people. Some made it to my waiting room, some didn't. I'm all about quality over quantity when it comes to people. But mainly the main people, like, the best of the best that I scripted to be in my waiting room is who I'll actually, spend the rest of eternity with. I'm going to have everything in my new realities that God did not have the balls to give me. It's fine, my fellow shifters. I'm not dwelling on anything anymore. I'm just venting. Dwelling and venting are two different things. I'm just trying to get this off my chest. The moral of the story is no matter how defeated you feel in life, just know that shit is only temporary and it's just for here. In the next life and the ones after that, we will be the ones to shine. We'll have all the abundance and we'll be in control. Way higher chance of that happening than Jesus coming back. So I really hope you guys having that realization makes you feel better. That there's a higher chance of you shifting because it's guaranteed that you will than stupid sky trash, coming back to the earth. While I'm still here breathing, I want my two other variants to come and join me, as we're about to give Jesus something that he's had coming for years. For a whole lifetime worth of pain he's given us, we're going to give him something right back. We're going to make him reap what he sowed.